Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Amanda here from Eclectic Scribbles, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video. I am going to do a journal review for Fox Chapel Publishing. They contacted me over on my Bullet Journal Junkie Facebook page, asked me if I would like to try out the new journal line that they came out with and review it, and I said that I would. So they sent me this box a couple of weeks ago, and I am just now getting around to reviewing it. So we're going to open this box up, find out what is inside, and give it a little pen test, see how it holds up, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So let's get started. Alright, so here we go. This desk is not big enough for this, so I'm just going to slide everything out here, and we'll just get rid of the box. How about that? Alright, so it looks like we've got some information sheets here. Fox Chapel Publishing enters the journal market with exciting 2018 launches. So My Faith Journey, a Woodstock journal. This is what they've sent me. So let's see. Review copies of Hello Angel Guided Journal, Tangle Easy Guided Journal, Tangle Easy Line Journal, and an elephant. Woodstock. Okay, so are a couple information sheets. We don't need that. Okay. So, let's see what we've got here. Alright, these look like the Woodstock journals. I don't have any idea what size these are, but I will go onto the website or something and I will put the sizes down in little captions below. But if this gives you some kind of indication, it's taller than an A5 and skinnier than an A5. It's kind of a weird size, I think, but it's okay. This one's taller and wider. These are more, I'd say, standard sizes. That's probably like a 6x8, 6x8.5, something like that. Yeah, all four of those down on the bottom look sort of standard. So these are the only two that really look really tall and skinny. But let's crack them open and see what we've got here. Alright, so this looks like a numbered dot grid page. Title stuff, information on Woodstock. It's got dot journal information pages. Alright, so the dot grid itself is really light gray. The dots are really big and the spacing is pretty big as well. So let's compare that to, say, our Scribbles That Matter, because we know that that's a 5mm dot grid. I would say these are probably about twice the size. So I'm going to go with calling these somewhere around a 7 to 10mm dot grid with really thick dots. But the pages are numbered, and there's little arrows under each one of the page numbers. Alright, it's 144 pages. The paper itself feels pretty thick, so let's jump here into the back, and I've just got my go-to pen bag over here, so I'm just going to grab some of my more common pens. Here, I've got a Tombow. Alright, there's a Tombow, and I went over this spot a couple of times, so let's just really dig that in here on the B. And, oh, look, nothing. There is, well, nothing back there. I mean, it might be starting to want to bleed on the B, but there's still not even really any ghosting. And I went over that 3 or 4 times. So let's Let's just scribble around on the T here. Yeah, eventually it's gonna bleed through, but that's not bad at all. That's pretty good. Let's go with Kelly Creates. How about that? Yep, nothing. Nothing at all back here. Let's fill it in with a little Staedtler. Here is a cheaper Recollections brush pen. Alright, I can't get the micron to bleed through, but that's not really uncommon. Let's go for broke here. Alright, so my wettest aqua brush is this Pentel. This is the larger brush tip. And let's see, got some black here. Let's just say test. Alright, that should have gone through. Barely. Oh my goodness. I mean, really. You can see a couple of little splotches where it started to come through, because this paper isn't really made for watercolor, but that's kind of impressive. Let's try a less wet brush real quick. Alright, so there we have some spring flower. Not a thing. There is nothing. I mean, it dries really, really quickly, and the colors don't really move because it's not coated paper. And it's not meant for this, but the texture is really, really smooth, by the way. And, I mean, nothing. This is actually behaving a little bit better than my Thurn Iconic did when I touched it with water. That's actually pretty impressive. So if you don't mind the size of this journal really being a little taller than maybe some people are used to, and a little skinnier, and then the dot grid being a little bit bigger, which I'm kind of set in my ways as far as my 5mm dot grid is concerned. I mean, this is not a bad notebook. This is really nice. The paper is really thick. Nothing is really ghosting at all. And only when I really go over stuff does it start to try and bleed. But you can't even really see that. If you wrote, like if you wrote on this side of the paper, you'd never know that that was there. And this is a really wet aqua brush. It really is. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna have to give this one a thumbs up, I believe. And so if the paper quality is the same throughout, I think these are gonna be really nice notebooks. In case you're wondering, this is the official Woodstock journal, and this is $7.99 US. Alright, let's find another one. Okay, so this is the other Woodstock journal. This is a hard copy, where that is a sort of paperback soft cover kind of thing. Oh, this strap is pretty nice too. It's got a lot of pull back. I don't think it's going to give out anytime soon. It feels like a really nice thing. The only other thing that I don't really like about this, by the way, is it doesn't open and lay flat, so I've sort of had to bend this back cover a little bit, but that's not too bad. Alright, so let's see about this one. This is a lined journal with little doodle things all throughout it. It is not numbered. There's all kinds of things repeating through it. The paper in it feels nice and smooth as well. Yeah, nice and smooth. Let's see. It might not feel as thick, we'll see, as the other journal, but let's get back here and scribble some stuff in it. Oh, it has the Woodstock information in the back of this one. Alright, so let's see what we can do with this one. I think this time I'm just going to write out a whole bunch of things and then be surprised. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so here we've got a pretty good selection again. So Tombow, Recollections, Kelly Creates, Micron, Staedtler, Art Minds, Sharpie, and a little bit of water. So let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, not the same. Alright, so Art Minds I figured would bleed through. Sharpie I figured would bleed through more, but it didn't. So Art Minds really went through, which is this fat boy right here. I didn't check either one of these. Let's check this one. And this, I mean, this is a big pen, so it should bleed. Oh, it did. Okay, good. All right. Those pens really aren't journal pens anyway. So the green definitely came through down here with the water, and I used the wetter, bigger brush for the stems and then the smaller brush for the flowers. But still, kind of surprising that it took it as well as it did. There's not really any shadowing or any ghosting on anything but the Sharpie and the Art Minds. So those were pretty much expected to bleed through. The rest of it took pretty well, except for that really wet bit down here at the bottom where I hit it a few times with water. So yeah, really nice. This would be a great little journal. The paper is really smooth. It's pretty white. It's very nice. I like it. And I like the little designs throughout it. I like that in a journal. So this one is also $7.99. It does not have a closure or anything, but it's a nice sort of solid hardback. It's not, oh, that's not going anywhere. That doesn't have any give to it at all. So that's nice. I mean, with a little work, it will lay mostly flat, but yeah, once you've sort of broken in the spine, I bet it would. Oh, not too bad. Alright, so there is this one, the hardback Woodstock journal. Alright, now these look pretty much the same. It's just a bunch of different designs. So I am only going to mess in one of them. Alright, these are all $7.99 as well. These are very nice. Look, that is gorgeous. I love this owl. We've got this love symbol. We've got a mandala, and then sort of a tangled elephant, which is, I mean, just, that's beautiful. I love that. That's really nice. Alright. You got a tangled fox on the back. Nice. Okay. So let's open, ooh, look at these. These are really pretty. So this is one of the guided journals. So you're supposed to sort of go in here and decorate all the little mandalas and everything. And it gives you prompts. So let's see. Yeah, you just got exciting news. Who's the first person you tell? Why? Decorate it. What was your most successful New Year's resolution? Time traveling, future self. Oh, these are interesting little prompts. Alright, what makes you unique? Oh, look, I mean, I'm just going to sort of flip through some of these. That's really pretty also. And then you've got little ones that you can decorate in here. Nice. Okay, that's really, really nice. I like this. Okay, so let's see what the... That's pretty too. Ben Kwok. Well, let's see how the paper holds up. I almost don't want to write in this. Let's see what we've got going on in these two. Ooh, that's pretty. We got all kinds out. These pages have color to them. And all kinds of decoration. Big mandala on the back. Angelia Van Dam. So these are just gorgeous. I don't even know what to say. These are absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous little journals. So I'm fairly certain that all of the paper quality throughout all 4 of these is going to be the same. So we're just going to take this one here and where would be a good thing to write in? Alright, so this back page is about as close as we're going to get to one that doesn't have a huge design on the other side of it. So I'm going to go in and pen test here, I think. Yep, we're just going to pen test here. Oh, which is going to make me a little bit sad, but let's figure it out. Alright, let's see how it held up. I could go ahead and tell you that the water did not hold up really well at all. So that's okay because I didn't expect it to. So let's flip the page over and find out what happened. So up here, the only thing that came through was the water. There's no ghosting. There's no bleed through. There's nothing. I mean, I can see way down here, and of course there's a design on the bottom of the page that the Art Minds pen came through, but the Sharpie came through a teeny weeny bit, but really nothing major. Let's just go in here and so that you can see on a white background that the Sharpie comes through a little bit, but the page is still a little bit wet. And so, I mean, most people don't really use the Sharpies or the Art Minds anyway, or that I know of anyway. I know I don't, but I did want to see what would bleed. So water, not good. The Sharpie, the Art Minds, the bigger, thicker more permanent pens, maybe not good, but everything else was perfectly fine. You'll never see any of that, especially once you've written on both sides of the page. So that's the Tombow. The purple is the Recollections. The Kelly Creates is the black here. We've got Micron right here with the little hearts, a little Staedtler action going on down here. So yeah, none of that bled through, so you're gonna have good quality paper in all of these journals. And if you like the little guided journals and you like the little prompt things, these are really nice. I mean, this one's just designed. It doesn't have anything for you to sort of fill in and color in, like say the mandala or that tangled elephant one, where you can go in and decorate each one of these little dillies. But I mean, every single one of them is absolutely gorgeous. So those are pretty. I am actually really pleasantly surprised with these journals and how they are sort of stacking up here. I actually didn't expect the paper quality in them to be as good as it is. So these are really, really nice. I may have to give one of these away or something. Gotta find a use for them somewhere. I think maybe I will give them away, or give a couple away. I mean, maybe not the one I wrote in, but all right. So if you are interested in a giveaway, leave a comment below and I will probably jump over on my Instagram and give one away there as well. So make sure you follow the link in the description box over to the Instagram and get all the information when I give one of these away. All right, so this Woodstock journal, very nice, slightly larger, but I mean, very, very nice journal, and the paper quality in it's very well. And this soft cover dot grid, and I mean, I'm not a fan of how big this dot grid is, but otherwise, this paper is really, really good, and it stood up very, very well. So I'm really impressed with these journals. I would have to give Fox Chapel Publishing a couple of big thumbs up with their sort of debut in the journaling world. So yeah, that is my honest opinion. I told them that that's what they were gonna get, and that's what they got. But yes, some of these illustrations are just gorgeous. Oh, I'm gonna be sad to give this one away, but it's okay. All right, so yep, check out the description box below and jump over to my Instagram and my Facebook, and I will probably be giving several of these away. Now, I mean, I know that I did the pen test in them, but it's okay. Y'all don't care, do you? It's a free journal, right? Right. I will see y'all again next time. Next Tuesday, I don't know, maybe we'll do a pen review. Tell me what you want to see down in the comments, and we will get to it. And then I believe next week it's also going to be my May Plan with me. But we will see how that goes, because we got a lot coming up with the convention. Southern Planners Social Soiree coming up at the end of the month. So I want to go ahead and get my May Plan with me out and all of that good stuff taken care of before that gets here. All right, so yep. Let me know which pens you might want to see a review on, and I think that might be to next week's Tuesday video. Alright, subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up if you found it at all helpful. If you didn't find it helpful and feel the need to give it a thumbs down, let me know in the comments below why, so I can improve the channel for you. I want to thank each and every one of my patrons. They are really starting to kick up here. I have to update the end credits and start giving a little bit more credit to all of the new patrons, but I did update all of my Patreon tiers. Go and check that out. The information is in the description box below if you are interested in all in supporting this channel. And until next time, everyone, happy journaling. Bye.